of this park opening, it has been a success. And so now we're here to look at renaming, which is only going to continue the legacy and the skating that goes on in this park. So before we get started, I like to thank a few people, and I'm going to kind of break protocol here a little bit. And first and foremost, I want to thank our special events folks, Parks and Rec. They do just an incredible job of putting on these events, rain, shine, wind, weekends, nights. They do a fantastic job of putting on the events and at the same time maintaining all of our parks. So big thanks to Special Events, Parks and Rec. And we do have a few more council members with us today. Tim Jeff Bass, District 2, Deborah Morris, District 3, Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Ed Moore, from District 4, BJ Williams, and District 5, Margaret Luck. And now we'll add the last but not least from District 8, Chris Hyde. And again, we've got some of our Parks Board members here. We've got our Parks and Rec staff here. We've got some of our Parks Board members, David Parrish and Jerry Carter. There they are. Thank you. And from our city leadership, we have there he is. We have our city manager, Judd Rex, and assistant city manager, Andy Hesser. And I think that's all. Usually this task goes to the city manager. It's up to him to forget to mention somebody. But and then certainly we want to give some appreciation to John Comer's family members who are here today. Thank you. All right, so I have some prepared reports, but in talking with everybody this morning, I think I'm going to breeze through some of it. Obviously, we are here to honor John Comer and what he became as a skater. And I would talk to him that he wouldn't consider himself an adaptive skater. He was just a skater. And I will tell you that, since this, and I don't know if this is you, this microphone is not hurricane rated.
No, it's not a hurricane. Mr. Scott's funny, huh?
The day we opened this park, it was very windy. It was middle of the summer. It's us. Exactly.
I feel like the red is see.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Great job, Dan. Also, shout out to our public and media relations folks. Making this happen. All right, so I have no idea where I was in my thoughts, but I will tell you, just some reflections on the park. It has been a success. There are always people out here. Rain, shine, hot, cold, windy, it doesn't matter. And one thing that I have noticed or I have learned from coming out here, and I am forbidden by my wife and the city attorney to even step on a skateboard. I can go where I watch the skaters, and there's everything from skaters who couldn't see over this podium to skaters who have a little gray hair like I do. And what I am always amazed with is their persistence. The young kids learning a trick time after time after time, fall after fall after fall. They get right back up, get back in line, and go again. And they do this over and over and over. And that instance, is amazing to watch them learn something. And, you know, let's face it, you know, they're younger, they're a little more resilient than some of us, but the force of gravity and the firmness of concrete are the same on all of us, and they just keep going. And then I come out here and I watch some of the older guys, you know, little gray hairs, and they fall down too. And they make me sit and think about it a little longer than the younger skaters do. They get back up and they go. And I see them talking to the younger skaters, and it's just a process that goes on out there. And all in it, they are teaching. And so for this park to continue on with the name of John Boneyard Skate Park, I think is fantastic because it just reinforces that yourself learn. And so I'm very appreciative of that. And the skaters that are here today, the skaters that will come over year after year. So with that, I would like to turn it over to Councilman. This park is in her council district.
Thank you, Mayor. So, at 26,000 square feet, the John Boneyard Skate Park is the largest North Texas skate park and second largest in the state. It has something for everyone because, as the mayor mentioned, we wanted to create a place the entire community could enjoy, and SBA skate parks achieve that in their design. In order to help all members of our community build their confidence while allowing our skilled skaters to challenge themselves, the skate park is divided into three main sections, and I have to read this because I am not a skater and these terms are not known well to me. We have the street plaza, the bowl transition, and the beginners area. It features a wide variety of curves, rails, pips, volcanoes, humps, drop-ins, bowls, and banks. The main point is it's for everyone in the community to enjoy, and that's especially prominent here because John Comer is the representation of skateboarding being a sport for everyone. And like our vision for the park,
Michael?
he has helped so many skaters build confidence and challenge themselves.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. Go get that rock.
So we'll unveil the skate park signage shortly. We have a couple of activities planned later. There's an exclusive adaptive skateboarding demonstration with the award-winning skaters, as well as a disc trick contest of and then council's going to come up and do some tricks as well. The activities are thanks to partnership with Action Park Alliance, the company responsible for world champions for wheelchair motocross and adaptive skateboarding, as well as the John Comer Memorial Skate Jam, which we would love to host here in the future. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I would like to welcome Andrew Nelson with Action Skate Park Alliance.
Super windy. How you guys want to skate? But, yeah, just want to say, I was at the point to say, like, what a crazy, humbling process this has been. I was a kid, and John was a local superhero that I grew up looking up to, and somehow I found myself, shout out to Mark Flowey, in a position where I'm helping produce events, and it went full circle to where I was announcing a community contest and on the skate and happy to meeting all my friends elsewhere. To you, Ernie, and all the adaptive skateboarders around the world. It's really been a humbling and amazing thing to experience, and I'm very proud of it. And to see this happen with the sign and the renaming of the park is just like a dream come true. So thank you to the city of New Orleans so much for keeping an open mind and coming back around and really making this happen. And thank you to the community for supporting this effort to get the name changed, because without the community, this wouldn't have happened. So give it up for yourselves, guys. I'm going to turn it over to Danny, John's mother. Come on up, Danny. I know you got a couple of things you want to say. Let's hear it for John's mother. Let's hear it for Rob, John's brother as well. Commemorate today's special occasion. And yeah, I think now we're going to go ahead and bring up my good friend, adapted 3 League Pro skateboarder Oscar Loretto Jr.
Too much soda.
What do you think? I was just telling before this event that I'm going to be called up here to start the but to reiterate what everybody's been saying, university, I grew up in the general respect. Skateboarding was the only sport that, didn't slander or cliche me, where being in class and that cliche stuff of, school, middle school, and basketball, and, fear of kicking the soccer ball on my front leg, going 10 yards after having to hop over and grab it again. But anyway, regardless of that, skateboarding is the thing that's changed my life. And it was John Comer that really cemented the fact that, not only that I would fall in love with skateboarding, but he also showed and displayed to myself and countless other adaptive skateboarders that it's possible to skate whatever indifferent or any hardship you might have, whether it's a physical disability or a cognitive disability. I was fortunate enough to call he's the reason that I kind of push forward with the adaptive skateboarding movement. Although if he were here today, he would deny it and tell you that he doesn't do it. He's just skateboarding. So in essence, he's just a skateboarder. Everything about skateboarding teaches you perseverance, life goals. You with the career now in television and film. It's because I grew up making skate videos with my friends. So the world is out there, and it's a great avenue. I'm super grateful and thankful to everybody at Action Park Alliance, everybody at the city, John's family, to Gabe, to Melanie, to everybody that participated and approved of us doing all this stuff. It's all for John. And the one quote that I'll leave you, inspiration, that I'll leave to the skaters, to the locals here, because it's going to be your guys' part, is when I first read John's favorite quote to me is when he asked, how was life after his accident when he was a prosthetic leg? And he said, shit happens. Shit happens, to deal with it. So, skaters, you're going to get, snaked, you're going to run into people here every day, you're local, I'm sure. So, shit happens, be respectful, be nice to everybody. Skateboarding's for everybody. It's all about that love and just being with skateboarding. So, thank you, everybody. I appreciate this. Thank you so much. Just John, so you're making me proud.
I think we're going to close out with Mayor LeMay. You got a couple more words. Mark Lowy with Action Park Alliance is going to come up as well. We wanted to also dedicate a board to the city, so thank you, City of Garland, thank you, Mayor LeMay, thank you, Council, for allowing us to have it. On behalf of Action Park Alliance, the adaptive skate community, the skate shop, thank you guys so much.
All right. Awesome. All right, so it is time for what we all came here for. We are going to unveil the new sign. But, there's always a but. It's government, there's always a but. We're going to have a moment for some volunteers with the city, standards with the council. We've also got, you can see behind us, Sergeant again, there is a flag over here with some information for your council. So, we have some photo on, please go on, and then we not rehearsed